Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
And I thought my jokes were bad. I mean, what happened? Did your balls drop off? You see a guy like me? Why so serious? And I thought my jokes were bad. I mean, what happened? Did your balls drop off? You see a guy like me? Why so serious?
gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
If you're new to my channel, that was probably the first time that you saw some footage of one of my favorite local stores, which is Power Comics in Conway, South Carolina. In a lot of past videos, I've showed footage of things that they have available at that store. I go pretty much anytime I go that way towards Myrtle Beach, I tend to swing by there if they are open at that time. I always like to see what they have because they're constantly getting new things in. New statues, new comics, you know, some of everything. And really, you just saw sort of a taste of what they have at that store. They do have a eBay shop, which I will link down in the description if you want to check that out. They have been listing some new items up there. As a matter of fact, when I was in the shop this last time, they were actually still listing things and actually selling things as well. As a matter of fact, one of the coolest things I saw in there, and you saw it in the footage, was that black and white Batman statue with the, you know, the real flowing cape. That actually sold while I was in the shop. So yeah, things are always changing around in there. I was amazed by some of the pops they got in recently. Now a lot of them sold quickly because they got a lot of Game of Thrones pops in that are hard to find, and they sold almost immediately. But luckily they were able to hold for me. Let me go and show you one of them here. This is one I never thought I would see, so I never even planned to get it, and it is the gold Bender, of course, from Futurama. And this series, to me, it wasn't like the most consistently funny series, but when it was good, it was really good. So of course, Bender, of course, you know, he's the standout character on there. Bender Bending Rodriguez, the full name there. I like that this figure here is actually designed differently from, I got the mini here. You see with the mini, he has his little, you know, cigar going on. But here he's actually holding a bottle, and I think we all know what that bottle is. But yeah, this gold, it looks really good. And like I said, I've seen people with this one, and I mean, I like it, but I just never really had it in mind because I never thought I would run across it. So when they said they had it, I was like, please hold that for me. And you see here, this is a 2015 Summer Convention exclusive. So very cool to have it. And on top of that, the box is in pretty good condition, I would say, overall. You know, it's not 100% perfect, but I'm very happy with the condition of it, you know, so yeah, really cool to have that. Okay, and then they held another one for me, and some people are very observant. They already realized that I might have this one because they pay attention to the final screen on my Funko News, which is basically focused on figures that I'm looking for. So yeah, some people realized that one of the figures I took down was the Riddler Chase, and yes, it is, because now I finally do have it. Yeah, so, and I'm really glad to get this one. This is another one I really wasn't sure I was going to be able to get my hands on, and really wanted this one. I wanted it so bad I didn't end up getting the common. And what I'm going to do, and let me say real quick, I do have, like I said, the common Riddler. I got the Penguin. I got King Tut. Really not worried about the others because I don't even really remember Mr. Freeze from that series. And Batgirl looks okay, but I'm just not the biggest Batgirl fan. I mean, she's alright as a character, but yeah, I think I'm happy with just those. But yeah, I like this design so much more than the common. The common is cool, and that is the way that the Riddler looked most of the time on the series, I think. But yeah, him in the suit with the question marks, that to me is just classic Riddler. That's the way he tends to look in the comics. Now, what I'm going to have to do, and like I said, I do have the common here. You see I got the common Riddler there. What I'm going to have to do is actually do, for the first time, a box swap. I've never done this before, but this box, it does have a crease right there, which you might be able to see. And then it also has, I think, a tear on this corner. Really nothing too major, but since I do have the common, I'm like, why not do a box swap? So what I got to do, though, is try to get this sticker off here without damaging it. And So if anybody has any ways that I could do that, you know, let me know. I don't have a hair dryer, so give me a different way to do it. I know some people use a hair dryer, and I did try to feel out the corners, but this feels like it's really on there. So again, if anybody has any suggestion on how I could possibly move this sticker and over to the other box without damaging it, I'm really open, you know, to some suggestions there, because like I said, I would like to swap it out and then probably go ahead and put this in a pop protector, because I'm really glad, you know, to have this now. Okay, so while I was out, I did do some looking around, and I know there are a lot of figures that are on the way, but there really wasn't much on shelves that was catching my eye. So what I decided to do, recently I've been kind of on a kick with the mystery minis for Rick and Morty. So I decided to grab just 2 more boxes. I held back. I was really gonna get more at first, but I was like, no, let me just get 2 and see what happens, because if these turn out to be 2 doubles, then I really need to just relax. I don't want to start getting a bunch of doubles, but I decided I would try to get 2, and I decided to go with light boxes because I really would like to have Ghost in the Jar. I mean, I already got Tinkles. It would be cool to get Ghost in the Jar as well. Okay. And again, I know this is from a mixed case. It was pretty obvious because the way that things looked in there. And I don't think this is, I'm doing my little guessing game here, I don't think this is Tinkles again, because I'm not feeling the horn. This might actually be Morty. I think I actually got Morty this time. Okay, let's see if I'm right here. I'm not always the greatest at guessing, but I still like to do it sometimes. Yeah, I got Morty. Okay. So now that I have Morty, I definitely got to get Rick. You know, can't have one without the others. This one is really light, and I'm really hoping I got Ghost in the Jar. So, and if any of you have been picking these up, definitely let me know how much luck you've had. You know, if you got the ones that you want out of this. I think, yeah, this is Mr. Poopy Butthole. Yeah, it's definitely not Ghost in the Jar. So, definitely feels like Mr. Poopy Butthole here, which is fine. And there he goes. He's a funny character as well. I kind of wonder, they have a lot of characters on the series. If you follow this series, you know they almost introduce new characters in each episode. So, I don't know if he'll ever actually come back. I wouldn't mind him coming back, though. Something I always wondered about their animation, too. You see how they do the eyes like splotches. I kind of wonder if that makes the animation actually tougher on them. But who knows. So, no Ghost in the Jar. I knew that one was like, would be very tough to find. I think it's 1 in 72, if I'm not mistaken. And, yeah. It's 1 in 72, so I know that one would be very rare. So at this point, because I have so many of these, I might just start either trading or just straight up buying the ones that I want instead of buying more boxes, because I know I'm going to get doubles at this point. But, you know, it's still fun to check these out. And maybe I will check out another series. I haven't gotten any Justice League ones yet. Maybe some Thor Ragnarok. I'm not so sure about that, though. I feel like there's another series coming up, not Stranger Things. I like the look of the Stranger Things ones, but I probably won't buy any. I'll just keep my eyes open to see what else is on the way. But you all let me know what you think about Power Comics, what you saw in the store. Also, let me know what you think about these figures that I got here. Remember, if anybody knows a way that I can, you know, switch out the sticker there without damaging it, please let me know. Because like I said, I feel like I might as well do that and go ahead and protect that Chase figure, which I'm really glad to have now. You know, I'm open to suggestions. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.